Maja, starting with you, why do you think the COVID-19 crisis will impact the PE industry, and how is it different to the 2008 crisis?
Well, the 2008 crisis was primarily a crisis in the financial sector, which created problems on the investment, mortgage, credit, and liquidity side. The COVID-19 situation, on the other hand, is leading to problems in the real economy, which may mean that the PE sector is more significantly impacted than in 2008.
Dimitri, over to you. What further impact on the PE investments may we see from the current crisis?
In the past years, we have seen an increase in commitments from investors to the private equity funds. So now, sitting on a lot of dry powder, managers may find it difficult to find companies to invest in. Selection of investee companies may become more challenging due to problems with access to information and with conducting investment and operational due diligence because of lockdowns. So the initial investment phase of the private equity life cycle may get longer, while investors are still paying management fees on their commitments without having investments in their portfolios. Distributions to investors may also significantly decrease because of deteriorating financial performance of investee companies or because of delays and cancellations of IPOs. So the overall private equity investment life cycle may get much longer, and from the investor's point of view, the expected return on investment will be generated over a longer period of time.
Maja, speaking about the reliability of investment information, do you expect issues with respect to the accuracy of valuations?
Well, this depends on the robustness of the fair valuation process. What we certainly saw is that valuation processes were heavily put to the test, in particular when it came to the March quarter-end valuations. There were three main challenges. On one hand, there was uncertainty as to the short and long-term impact of the situation on the portfolio companies. There was complexity around how to apply public markets volatility to the portfolio companies, especially because the PE sector is typically at a delay to the public markets. And lastly, there was the general one-quarter lag between the last reported NAV from the GPs that actually required limited partners to put some procedures in place to bridge that gap by adjusting the latest reported NAV. I expect this to continue with the Q2 valuations and perhaps longer, depending on how the situation develops.
Dimitri, what about liquidity drag or shortage?
Well, fortunately, private equity investment funds are generally less prone to panic capital outflows as investors are locked in and cannot easily exit the fund. However, as private equity fund managers may need to provide additional liquidity to their investee companies in order to help them withstand the crisis, this may require additional capital calls from investors. Private equity funds might also need to increase their leverage. For example, subscription lines of credit may need to stay longer than planned, or additional loans may need to be taken.
Maja, in the end, is there anything that we see on the positive side?
Yes, clearly there have been portfolio companies winning as a result of the response needed to address the crisis. And attractive investment opportunities do and will continue to arise. In particular, good deals may be found in the secondaries market. Every crisis is also a chance.